And this year we've seen devastating floods in Pakistan. We've seen ongoing events with the serious droughts, with storms, with Hurricane Ian. This year's COP's all about adaptation, loss and damage. We've got 20, 30 years of climate change getting worse. And how do we actually dig deep and help countries adapt? Climate change requires everybody's action. Individuals, business, investors, government. And at Temasek, we can bring an Asian perspective from Singapore, as well as a global point of view, and look at how do we mobilize business and technologies and invest into the future, but how do we do that in a way that really drives action? Because Asia's critically important. With the rise of the middle class, the rise of the economy, there's no solution to climate change without action in Asia. At the Singapore Pavilion, we're going to be talking about energy. We're going through a spectacular energy transition. We've done the first 1 trillion watts of solar. It took 70 years. The next 1 trillion watts will come in 4 or 5 years. How can we accelerate the energy transition towards a renewable, affordable future? We're talking about food. How can we have fantastic, healthy, sustainable food, which has got food security in a climate change world? How do we accelerate the new technologies that can extract carbon from our industrial systems and store it long term? We're going to be talking about the carbon markets. How can we have effective carbon markets so we can do this at the least cost and the most benefit? Those are really critically important conversations, and we'd like you to be part of it. Ecosperity was born a few years ago, and it's about ecological prosperity. So how do we have an economy where everybody prospers, which is in step with our world, within the limits of the planet? And really, you could say the COP is about eco-prosperity as well. It's really about the future that we're trying to achieve together. So I'd like everybody to show up, whether you're a negotiator or a participant. Bring your best self, look to the future, and let's get this done.